Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's training webinar titled Making Six Figures a Year Working at Home or Anywhere on Your Laptop as an Online Course Expert. I appreciate you guys for registering. We've had a lot of people register today for the webinar. So if you have any questions, please keep them for the end of the training webinar, and we'll be able to go through those. But if you want to keep your questions coming, keep them coming, and we'll go through them at the end of the webinar. So thank you very much for joining me. First of all, a brief introduction to myself. For those of you guys who don't know me, I'm one of the world's top joint venture experts. I've been a joint venture expert now for the last 15, 20 years. And I'm one of the top business growth experts in the US also. I've achieved over $50 million using joint ventures as an international speaker, coach, and consultant. Joint ventures is really my main thing in terms of business growth, but I have operated business now over the last 15, 20 years, built 7, 8 figure businesses and sold them. And today I'm going to take you through one of my main revenue streams, which really is recession proof, especially in terms of the climate that we're going through right now. I'm also the best-selling author of Guerrilla Marketing and Joint Ventures with my late mentor, J. Conrad Levinson, who passed away in 2014, one of my mentors and known as the father of guerrilla marketing. I'm also the founder and CEO of the Joint Venture Group, as the name entails. That's what I do. I'm a joint venture specialist, joint venture expert. I also sold my main JV training and consulting business for 8 figures in 2017, which was mainly the main focus of what I do in the joint venture space, which is training corporations via workshops, boot camps, online training, online courses, and Fortune 100 and 500 consulting. So here's what we're going to be covering today. We're going to be looking at, first of all, why online courses. As you can see, if you're like all of us right now at the moment, we're all stuck at home. We have access to the internet, especially things like Facebook. You're going to see ads popping up all over the place for helping people to get online and transfer their knowledge and skills online via online courses. It's actually a pretty huge market right now. We're going to look at the opportunities with online courses and why online courses is a great revenue stream which you can start literally from scratch and make some very, very good money, 6 and 7 figures. I've been doing this for the last sort of 10, 15 years alongside a lot of other my business interests. And it's a great time now to get into this, and it's a great time to start learning in terms of how you can do this, because it's pretty phenomenal, especially when it comes to making money with online courses. We're also going to look at what it takes to become an online course expert, and we're going to look at sort of what qualities you need, knowledge and skills you also need to become an online course expert. We're going to look at also a couple of case studies I'm going to show you about looking at the potential online course income in terms of what you can generate from different types of courses. Okay, I'm going to be covering today different types of courses as well in terms of what you're what's most suited to you, to be honest with you, and what you think would be the best avenue for yourself to take. There's totally different types of courses people are teaching out there, and I'm going to literally show you stuff that I've done, really, to be honest with you, that's worked for me and worked for my clients also and my students. I'm going to show you a couple of 6-figure online case studies in terms of how you can really ramp this up and make some really, really good money doing and creating basically online courses. Then we're going to go through the 5 steps to creating the perfect online course. So we're going to do some training. I'm going to show you 5 steps to create the perfect online course and what you need to have in the perfect online course. We're going to then look at what I call the perfect online course system. It brings everything together, and it will show you exactly how to go out and do this on your own with support, of course. And then we'll have a Q&A. Like I say, if you've got any questions and you're unsure about anything, yeah, just put your questions in the chat box, comment box, and we will take those questions at the end of the training webinar. Okay, also for those of you guys who are on the training webinar today, if you stay till the end, you will get a bonus from me, which is my 55 most lucrative online course niches report. It shows you 55 of the most lucrative online courses right now in 2020 that you should be focusing on. Basically the most profitable ones at the moment, and you will get that obviously if you stay to the end of the webinar. We have a tracking system on this webinar system, so we'll know how many people stay till the end, and we'll have your email addresses, so you will get emailed a copy of the 55 most lucrative online course niches report, which is really cool. It really is quite cool. So here's a question for you, and I want you to answer a yes or no in the comment box. Have you ever coached, or have you ever been coached before? So give me an answer in the chat box, a comment box. How many of you on the call today are actually coaches? For example, I think there's a lot of us in our community. Yeah, a lot of you guys. Wow, interesting. So that's good. So this is one of the elements I want to talk about today, which I think is the most lucrative side of online courses. Okay, and I'm gonna just take you through my experience of how I think the perfect online course, what it looks like, and also how to get the most out of it. So this is good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that. Shane, Josh, Arvin, Adrian, Phil, Ryan. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the answer there. Okay, yeah, good. So this is interesting. So this is really cool. I mean, most of you guys have probably come from my community anyway, so it's something that we all share and we share alike. So let's look first of all at the traditional coaching model, right? So before I go into talking about online courses, and everyone's probably shouting at the rooftops with their Facebook ads about how you can make gazillions, just creating and selling online courses. It's not as easy as that. Okay, I'm going to take you through and show you first of all the traditional coaching model, which is something that we're all used to, and then I'm going to show you why the online course model, it is ultimately right now, and even right now, to be honest with you, in this current economic climate, is the best solution to utilize not only the technology you have and the time that we have, but now with the ability to be able to create things like video, audio, text very, very easily and quickly. It is a no-brainer solution. So let's look at the traditional coaching model first of all. So this is basically how the traditional coaching fee formula works. Okay, so let's say your target is to make 100K a year as a coach, as a traditional coach. Now 100K over 12 months, okay, that equates down to around $8,333 a month. That's what you need to be making on consistently, right, on a monthly basis to make 100K or six figures, right? So you've only got 160 working hours available each month if you're working at this full time and as a coach, as a traditional coach, okay? And 80 hours of that goes towards marketing, and 40 hours of that goes towards admin, okay? So that leaves you with 40 hours of coaching that you really have to be able to go out there and do the coaching. Okay, so this is interesting. When I looked at these figures, because I used to do a lot of traditional coaching many years ago. I switched from doing coaching to consulting. For me, it was more lucrative, and then I switched to going down the online model of courses, which was just super profitable. So let's say 40 hours of coaching, right, divided by 4 weeks. And that gives you basically 10 hours per week. That's all you have. That's what you have basically to spend time making money coaching. So 1 client per hour a week equals about 10 clients, okay? And that is it. It's 10 clients. So $8,333 a month, which equates to 100K over 12 months, divided by 10 clients. That's about $833 per client. Okay, so that's what you will be making, or you need to be making from those 10 clients over that period of time to be able to make the $8,333, to be able to make six figures in the year. Okay, so this is the traditional coaching fee formula. And like I said, traditional coaches earn between 55K to 116K a year. Research says, okay, those are the statistics of the traditional coaching fee formula, and this is what you be working and earning as a coach. So the ideal coaching model really looks like this. Okay, you have your lead gen products at the bottom, and we all know this because we've studied this, right? As marketers and as coaches, and we've all studied this. So products, which is your lead gen products that come in at the bottom. Premium is your one-to-one, which obviously takes time. And if you're a traditional coach, and we just looked at that, that is all that you can put into your time. However, in the middle, where you've got programs like online courses, that really is the best possible solution to be using to maximize your time and to maximize the amount of money that you can make with online programs such as online courses. Okay, but this is the ideal coaching model. So, why online courses? Okay, why should we bother to go down the route where everyone's saying, hey man, create an online course and you can make this money and make that, and online courses are all the rage right now. There's loads of opportunities with online courses. Okay, so first of all, with online courses, you escape the time for money trap. That's the biggest thing. Now, people talk about, you can go jump on your laptop, go onto the internet, and you can make money, and you escape the time for money trap. Okay, that's true. You can do that, but it depends what you want to do, right, on the internet. Do you want to just create a product and sell it? Do you want to create something that helps people? Okay, so there's a big difference in terms of how you can use the internet to make money. Okay, so this comes down to the individual person in terms of what do you really want to do. Do you want to use the internet to reach more people so you can give them your message? You can make a difference and make a change, and this is what most of us are doing right now. This is really where we want to be, rather than just create crappy products to sell over the internet like what everyone else is doing. Okay, so the good thing with this is also you can work from home or anywhere in the world. I've been doing this for the last 15 years. I've been consulting, I've been doing coaching, I've been doing mentoring. But the biggest thing for me and the easiest thing, which I really enjoy, is creating online courses and creating online programs from anywhere in the world. Right now I know it's difficult to be anywhere else in the world, but right now, if you're stuck at home, for example, and you're confined in a space, this is the ideal opportunity to start learning about this, because this is a skill that you can take with you for life. And then if someone like me who likes traveling, when things settle down, it's easy to create on the go. It's easy to create anything anywhere. And the great thing is the courses, the programs, they pay for everything. They pay for your travel, your holiday, they pay for everything. So it's quite amazing. And you can actually make money very quickly selling online courses because it's pretty much instant. Okay, it's online. This is the great beauty of it. You can monetize your passion, your expertise and experience. That's a really, really cool thing to do. There's many niches for online courses. Okay, so at the end of the webinar, you'll get a copy of the bonus report. That bonus report will basically show you the many different niches that you can get into creating online courses and online course programs. Also, you're making a difference in other people's lives. And one of the great things is you can create fast action results. So you can go from a problem to a promise using an online course. It's very similar to the coaching model, but you can actually do it in an online course. So this is one of the really cool things about online courses. And one of the main things I think really also is you're making a difference in other people's lives by helping them solve a problem with a solution through your online course. You can also make lots of money with online courses. I'm going to show you a couple of case studies of what's possible. And the great thing is with courses, once you've created one course, you can just sell that course again and again and again. If you're creating an evergreen course, for example, that's not primarily based on a moment in time, for example, or something that doesn't change periodically, then you can create an evergreen online course that you can literally sell forever and ever and ever. It's also one of the world's fastest growing businesses right now. I mean, online courses it is pretty much huge. I mean, it's such a huge sector right now, industry wise also. And like I say, don't feel that because other people are doing the same thing, it's very hard to get into the market. Most online courses are run by your personality and your expertise. That's what most people will buy into. Okay. Also, there's very, very low startup costs, and you can even basically start part-time. That's the great thing about online courses. And right now, everyone is at home and online right now. So right now is a perfect opportunity to get into online courses. It's absolutely a perfect opportunity to do that. Okay, so let's have a look at what it takes to become a successful online course expert. So first of all, do you think you could become a successful online course expert? Let me know in the chat box what you think is if you think you can become an online course expert. Okay, Leo says yes. Steven, Shark, yes. Mitch, Phil, yep. Shane says, I don't see why not. Yep. Ryan says yes. JT, yes. Yeah, and that's the fact, guys. You know what you really want to become. You want to become someone who's really good at putting together the perfect course. Okay, and that's what this training webinar is all about. So let's look at some case studies, especially with potential online course income. So like we looked at previously, traditional 40 hours a month coaching. 400k. But if you create a 4-module online course with 4 1-hour classes, for example, you can sell that for just $497. Okay, and with a minimum of 20 students a month, right, which is very easy to get, you can make around $9,940 per month with that course. And the great thing is, okay, that equates to more than 100k a year. But also the great thing is it's one-time work for 100k a year. So you basically you create once and then you sell again and again and again. That's one of the beauties of creating online courses. You create once, but you can sell again and again and again and again. Okay, you can keep selling them. It's a really good thing. And if most of you guys know, I've created a couple of courses in the marketplace. Some of you guys might be members of my joint venture mastermind, where I give you access to all my courses, and that's what I consistently do. You know, I add value to people within my mastermind by creating more courses. Okay, I sell those courses as standalone courses, but I also bundle them together as part of my members of my mastermind. So it's great. You know, I create once and then I sell again and again and again. So another example would be, for example, a 7-module online course, 7 1-hour classes, which you pre-record or record. For that, you can easily charge $997, and with just 20 students, which you can easily get within a month, or every month, you're making close to $20,000, and that equates to around about 240k a year. So, and that is basically, again, 7 hours one-time work for 200k a year. Okay, so this is the really interesting thing about the potential online course income, okay, that you can get from creating online courses and promoting and selling online courses. Now, here is where it gets interesting, okay, that nobody talks about. And this is, I'm going to show you my model, right, in terms of what I do, okay, which is quite unique. I do what is a live online course, and then I have a standalone online course that I sell. So I'll show you how I do that. So as most of you guys know, I have an 8-week live certification program. Now I have a boot camp that I do 3-4 times a year in Las Vegas, and for that boot camp I normally charge $10,000. Okay, for that boot camp, that's what I charge for a live version of my 3-day boot camp. Okay, $10,000, and I always sell that out. It's always sold out. And you know, I just did one a couple of weeks ago in Las Vegas. Okay, just before everything happened that's happening currently around the world right now. So I was very fortunate with that, and I've got another one planned in the next couple of months. But I also do a live online version of that program. Some people who can't travel to Vegas, for example, they want to do it online. So I have an 8-week live certification program for JV brokers that I do, right? I market it using social media, and most of my training programs are marketed via social media, okay, because it's free, and you know, it's very easy to get people on board, very easy to talk to them in Messenger, and very easy to do strategy sessions to close people on a high ticket program. So I got people onto a webinar for my JV broker 8-week online program, and I just had under 100 people present on that webinar. 100 people actually showed up. I had more people registered, but 100 people showed up. Now, I sell that course for $5,000, right? It's an online course program. It's a live program, right? And the beauty of that is if you do an online live course program, you can charge more because it's live, it's online, and they get the support and they get live assignments on a weekly basis, right? That's the difference that I found with doing a live online courses. So I sold 15 spots of that at $5,000 each, right? So it's 75 grand. Okay, I normally charge 10 grand for that if I do it if I do the bootcamp 3-day version. Now, that program, I only repeat it 3 times a year, the same as I do with my bootcamp, right? And that one brings me in around a quarter, right, of a million. Yeah, that when I do that 3 times live online. Okay. Now here's the thing. I do this all while traveling, just using the internet. Okay, and it's very easy to set up. It's very easy to do. And from that $5,000 online live program, I created an 8-module online course. That is my online course that I sell. That's a static online course that I sell again and again and again. That is my home study version that I call, and that I sell for $2,500. Now, all that is the recordings for my live webinar program. That's all it is. So this is how easy this is to do. You're always repurposing content, right? That's what you're doing. So the 8-week live program I do online is repurposed for my 3-day bootcamp, right? And then my 8-week live program that I do online is repurposed again into a home study online course, which basically I can sell whenever. If someone says to me, hey, do you have a home study version, and I'm not currently loving running a live program, I'm not going to miss out on $2,500 because I'm going to say, yes, I have an online course and I can get you registered on that online course, and the modules are there. Just go through the modules. And, I give them access to a Facebook group as well for support. So this is really, for me, 3 revenue streams from one bootcamp, right? This has been, for me, has been the most successful way to structure a bootcamp, to a program, to an online course, right? So this is what I'm saying. This is the way I do it, to maximize as much revenue as I can from the same content, right? Which is not, other people aren't teaching this. Other people are saying, look, pre-record, make some videos, upload it, and sell it. It's more than that, and if you have an expertise, you should charge as much as you can for that expertise for other people to learn it. Okay, and this is what I've been doing. I've been doing this for the last sort of 10-15 years, and it's always worked, and it's recession proof, right? Recession proof. I've survived the last recession of 2008, and most of you probably know my story of how I got back. I lost millions during that recession, but I came back on my feet within 30 days by putting together deals and doing joint ventures. So I've survived recessions, but this for me has been something that has been consistent over the last 10-15 years to do. Very easy. There's always a demand. People always want to jump on, and when I launch these, people jump onto it. So this, bear in mind, guys, this is the unique model that I use that I think you guys should be using. You guys in my community, if you're coaches and you have that experience, this is what you guys need to be doing, right? Don't do the normal crappy, create some ad hoc videos and blah blah and upload them and try and sell it. No, try and package it and create it into an online course that is the perfect course, really, and has much more than just people sitting there watching videos. Okay, you can sell it for much more. There's a bigger demand, and you can repurpose the heck out of that content to make more money, right? So that's the model. That's my case study. That's the live model that I use. I'm actually sharing it with you right now, exactly what I do and how I do it. So simple order form. This is my simple order page, right? That's all it is. This is the specialist program. It's an 8-week live online training class. You get weekly assignments. You get a certification. You also get 12 months mentoring in the Facebook group. Okay, this is how I structure my online program. Then I run this, I record it, and then I sell it as a home study, which is my online course. Okay, which I make more money from. Right? So let me ask you, what difference would that sort of income make for you? Yeah, what difference would that income make? An extra $250,000, an extra $500,000, $1 million. Would that make a difference? What kind of a difference would that make for your income right now? Tell me. Wow. Okay, we've got a lot of questions. All right, guys, brilliant. You know what? I'll tackle these questions. I'll tackle these questions at the end. We've got some great questions there. Yes, because one of the things a lot of people are asking me as well, this is amazing. One of the things that people are asking me right now in the comment box is if I have an affiliate program. Okay, now before we move on, let me tell you why I don't have an affiliate program, because I like to control my product. That's the only reason I haven't at the moment released an affiliate program. People ask to, and this is another avenue that we'll talk about today, about marketing, about how you can get other people to sell your course and program by doing a JV with you. And if you stay till the end, I'm gonna share something with you that's quite amazing. That will give you an insight into how you can make 4-5 times the amount of money by using that strategy. So it's a good thing that was mentioned, guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, because we are going to go through that near the end of this training webinar. Okay, so brilliant, guys. That makes a big difference. So let's do some training now. Okay, let's look at the 5 steps to creating the perfect online course. So there are 5 steps that we need to go through. Okay, so first of all, step 1, you need to find a niche. Okay, now if you haven't got an expertise already, and you're watching this training webinar and thinking, look, I really want to get in on this, and I just got to figure out what am I going to teach, what am I going to create a course on. So number 1, look at Amazon bestsellers, for example, right? Look at what is trending right now in terms of what are people buying. Okay, so what are people buying right now, what is trending, what is it, something that I could jump onto right now and create that people will purchase straight away. So for example, right now, a lot of people are doing and actually talk about trends right now, a lot of people are doing training and courses on how to be recession proof, right? How to recession proof your business. Okay, and that's fine, that's fair, but for me, I wouldn't really do that. I would I want to give you skills. I want to give you, rather than give you training on how to recession proof your existing business, I want to show you what else you can do to make money during this period, right? That's what I'm more interested in. I'm not interested in playing on the fear factor and saying, look, if you don't do this, and there's people out there doing some crazy stuff. They're selling even protection courses on how to protect your family during the crisis, and this is some strange zombie stuff. Okay, and you will never see me do that, because I don't like that happening to me or my family, and I wouldn't engage in that sort of practice. But online courses and creating online courses and leveraging what's the technology we have right now, and the situation we have right now with a lot of people at home that want to reskill and learn, we're helping people. Okay, that's the big difference. Right, so look at Amazon bestsellers. Look at online course sites you like Udemy, for example. See what's really popular. There's people making millions on Udemy, right? But this is a very, very small amount of people that are doing that. Okay, it's a very small amount of people. What is popular? What are they doing that that you can either replicate, or that you can take and put on another platform, for example. Okay, because one thing I've noticed is a lot of people who do Udemy courses, they don't really do much stuff on social media, to be honest with you. Most of their stuff comes from Udemy, so there could be a gap in the market there to use other platforms. Use alexa.com and compete.com. Those are great sites where you can compare different sites and trends. I use this a lot with my JV brokers and my consultants. I show them, when you're going into a company, if you want to do some research, use these tools, because they'll give you the actual trends in terms of what people are searching for right now, and what is really, really popular that you can basically jump on. So that's a good tracking tool you can use. Also, again, read the top 55 online course niches report, which you will all get a copy of for all of you guys to stay to the end of the webinar. That will be delivered to your inbox. And one thing I recommend: always try best to teach what you're an expert in. Right now, I've tried this in the past. I would not veer too far from what I don't know. I would not veer too far from what I haven't done. The stuff that you'll see me do or sell is stuff that I've done, right? It's not theory bullshit. It is basically practice and implementation stuff. So try and keep as close as you can to stuff that you have done, because you never know, there may be an opportunity where some corporation or company might reach out to you by seeing your course like they did with me and say, hey, that's a great course you did there. Could you come in and talk to our staff or our employees, or could you come and do some training for our team? How much do you charge for a day? Me, 30 grand. $30,000 I charge for a day. Is that okay? Sure it is. We're a Fortune 100 company. We can afford that. How much you charge for 2 days? $50,000. That was what I was doing in the consulting space a couple of years ago before I sold my business. So just be very, very careful. Whatever you put out there, make sure that you have some expertise, because you may be called upon to do bigger things in the world. Okay, so just be fearful of that. I always talk about ethics and stuff like that to all my consultants and all my clients, and you guys the same thing. Just make sure that it's something that you have some experience, some knowledge, and some expertise with, because you may be called to do a greater thing and a bigger thing based on what people have seen you do online. Okay, so just remember that. All right, guys. Step 2, creating your program. Okay, so for example, can you reformat an existing asset? Okay, like a book or a manual. Now, as you know, a lot of you know, 2014, I wrote a book called Guerrilla Marketing and Joint Ventures. Most of the content in that book is repurposed for me again and again and again in different formats to create courses, blueprints, programs, consulting programs. So see what you've got. If you have anything that you can get a hold of, or you have of your own that can be reformatted and repurposed, okay, into another asset, okay. And this is what it is, right? Whatever you create into the world is an asset. So always think about that. An online course is an asset. It's an asset that you can leverage and you can make money from again and again and again and again and again, right? So it's very, very important we all think like that. This is a business at the end of the day. I know we're out to create something, and and for those of you guys who love things like being a missionpreneur and creating a movement, you can do that all via an online course. The amount of people that have reached out to me over the years to thank me for showing them how to do stuff that I do, even with my free content on YouTube, for example, it's just amazing to see what people can do with that stuff. Even the guys who don't pay the 10, 15, 20K to work with me, I say, look, can I just get a testimonial or a case study from you? Because, that would be great for people who want to see and share the stuff that I'm doing, right? Also, can you license somebody else's content, right? That's another avenue you can go down. Is there somebody out there that you've seen that has stuff that's being underutilized? It's not being marketed properly. Does someone have something that they're struggling to sell, but you think, hey, you know what, that would be great as an online course, right? So is there an agreement that you can come upon to license somebody else's content and create that into an online course? Now, if most of you see my case study back in 2009, 2008, when the recession dropped and people lost everything, I lost everything. But I was very fortunate to find a book that I saw selling. I contacted the publisher. I repurposed that content into a video course. And from that video course, I made just over $1.5 million within 30 days, right? So I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about. This is what I've done in the past. I used to run an 8-figure e-learning company selling online courses. So I know exactly how this thing works. I'm not just someone who's come overnight from the internet marketing industry, created a course, done some Facebook ads, and made money from it, right? I'm talking about a proper business that you can create, that you can take into the future. Okay, there's so much cool stuff you can do with this. It's just absolutely phenomenal. So look, license somebody else's content. This is stuff that I've done in the past that's made me millions. Also, can you list all your expertise and experience? Sit down, get a pad and paper, list the experience you have, list the interactions you have with people in the business world or whatever it is, the niche or industry you want to focus on, and then try and figure out, what can we do? Can I work together with someone else? Can I JV with someone? Can I do this part of the thing? Can he do that part of the thing? Right now, collaborations are huge, right? I've got a group on Facebook called Joint Venture Group. It's where I get people together to collaborate. For example, we do a lot of JVs. I'm launching a new joint venture platform just to help people in the current climate to ask for help and get other people to help them promote their products or services. Okay, in terms of their their industry is flatlined, their product is flatlined, but can other people come in and help and take that same product and move it to a different industry via a joint venture? Okay, this is the stuff that I'm doing right now, trying to help as many people as we can. And I still do it via my online courses, via my training programs. But something that you need to sit down and you need to list your expertise and experience and your interactions with other people and see, look, is this something you want to do yourself, or do you want to team up with somebody else, or do you want to license somebody else's content? Okay, important questions. Also, can you list people you've helped and how? If you have experience of creating results, can you create some case studies? Can you reach out to those people and say, hey, I'm thinking of putting together an online course. What did you like about the stuff that we did together? What did you get from the results that we did together? What did you think about this? What did you think about that? These are things that you can use in your online course. This is content, okay? And what you want is great content, right? That's what you need. Content that's going to help people, inspire people, and get them results, okay? And this is something that we need to look at also. And then you've got to decide, will it be a 4, 6, or 8 module online course, or will it be a 4, 6, or 8 week program that you're going to turn into an online course? Different ways to do it. Totally different ways to do it. Pre-record, webinar, or how do you want to do it? Repurpose, reformat. So there are different ways to do it. It all depends on the individual person. Now, some people said to me, I don't like being in front of a video. I don't like the video headshot stuff. Fine, PowerPoint it. Go to PowerPoint, or use an alternative like a Mac PowerPoint, and then just create what I'm doing here. I'm creating basically slides. I could do video, yes, but I prefer slides because it's just easy for me to talk live from the slides, and the ideas just flow through my brain rather than talking from a script. Okay, so this is the format that I prefer. Also, price it accordingly to the target market. What is your target market? What would someone pay to get the result from going through your program? Okay, what is it they're actually looking for? And you'll be surprised the amount people will pay, right, to learn something. But like I say, right now during this period of time that we're going through, just be very careful with pricing. There's a lot of people out there who are hemorrhaging. They've lost money. They don't have much money, and people now are also looking for hope. So just be careful with your pricing. Be fair with your pricing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Be fair with your pricing. If you're a specialist and you're creating a specialist program, that's fine. You can price it where you think it needs to be. So for example, I have a certification program. I have a special price because my numbers are very small. If you're creating an online course for a lot of people, then price it accordingly. But just be fair with your pricing, because right now I'm seeing a lot of stupid people in the marketplace pricing stupid prices for their programs when these people most of the people in their marketplace cannot afford that high ticket price. And they're trying to sell it in numbers. Okay, if you want to do a high ticket, you restrict your numbers to make sure that it is a unique specialist program and it deserves to be at that price point. So just look at your price point, okay? Just according, because the thing is, once you've created a course once, right, you can sell it again and again and again. So just be careful with that. Don't get greedy. And you can have a course that you can sell again and again and again. So just work out what it is exactly you want it to be. Target market. Look at what other people do in the marketplace. There are some cool people selling some courses at the right the target prices. So just do a bit of research on that. And also, what extra materials will you provide? Will you provide any extra bonuses? Will there be a Facebook group? Will there be any online support? Will there be some downloads, templates, tools? What things are you going to create? Now, value sells, right? So stack the value, give people as much value as they can so they think, wow, that is a good price for that course, considering that I'm not only getting just the video training, but I'm also getting blah, 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 blah. You can repurpose the video into audio. You can repurpose the audio and you can transcribe it into manuals. So just think about the things that you can do for an online course, 3 or 4 different formats, right? To create as much value as you can for that person making that decision to buy that course, because he's getting it in different formats as well, right? So just think about that as well. And that leads us to the next one. Will it be audio, video, or text, or will it be all three? Okay, so just the value element is quite important because it is the same content, but some of us actually take in the content different ways. So that's something that you should definitely look into. Okay, step 3, market your program. Now, this is the most important part because you're not going to make any money from your program if you don't know how to market it and you don't know how to get it out there and people don't buy it. Okay, so first of all, look at your existing network. Who is in your existing network? In your friends group, for example, LinkedIn. Are you a member of a group that you can tell people about the program, about the course? Can you give them access to a module for free, for example? And if they like that, then they can purchase the full course. So first of all, look at your existing network. People who already know you will be the first people that buy from you, okay? Which has always been the case. Like I say again, you can use Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Social media is always the best place to start. You can create a newsletter. You can create a blog to answer people's questions, and then from that you can say, hey, by the way, I have an online course that may help you, and this is what it is. Okay. You can sell via email, webinars, or conference calls. You can do a webinar, and then you can sell the course. A lot of people right now are doing automated webinars. So you'll go to a Facebook ad, to a webinar, which will be something like this, which will show you some steps to train, steps in terms of on the topic, and then at the end they'll do a sale and they'll sell you into a program. That's the traditional model that people use to sell online courses right now. Also, can you give any discounts for action takers? Can you give any bonuses for action takers for people who want to sign up? Um, uh, Most times nowadays, people have a clock, and most of us know that that clock is false. It's just a marketing ploy and a gimmick, but it seems to work. People, still fall for it. You've got like 8 minutes or 5 minutes left till the webinar ends, or till this offer, blows up in smoke. And people, it still works. People still fall for it. So you just got to figure out what it is you want to use as a barometer to compensate people who take action quickly. Also, build your online credibility. This is the most important thing that I tell everybody all the time. Spend your time putting great content out there and building your online credibility, because that is what will determine your price points. Now, for me, for example, I could go out there and say, well, actually, I have done it. I did it 4 years ago. I put out a 12-month mentoring program for 100K, and I had 2 people sign up to it, but never again, because it is a nightmare. It's a nightmare because when someone pledges to pay you $100,000 for 12 months of coaching and mentoring, they want you 24/7. Okay, and for me it was a nightmare because I value my time. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur as well, and I'll never go down that route again. But yeah, because of the online credibility, I could charge those sort of fees, and especially working in the corporate sector where I was making $30,000 a day for consulting. So online credibility is very important. Your online, I'd call it online authority. Okay, building your online authority. Always be consistently doing that. Also, seek out joint venture partners and affiliates. Like, for example, a lot of guys on this training webinar just said to me, hey, do you have a reseller program for your course? We'd love to become an affiliate. Right now, I'm not doing it because I really want to control what I put out there. And I pretty much hand pick and hand select people who come into my program because they're part of my my JV broker consulting team. So I do make sure that they are the right people. And I actually, to be honest with you, I handpick people who come into my program. I prefer to do it that way. Okay, step 4, deliver your program. Okay, so how are you going to be delivering it? Are you going to be doing like I normally do, a live webinar, then record it and have the recordings as an online course? Are you going to be doing pre-recording videos? Are you going to just record a bunch of videos and then have them up as an online course on a platform like Udemy, for example? Or will you go and get your own membership platform? Will you go and create a membership platform in WordPress, for example? Online course platform like Udemy or Teachable, for example, or a membership platform like WordPress or ClipBank, for example, or creating your own membership platform that you control, where all of your courses will go into. So you've got to look at and decide what avenue you're going down on the tech side. Okay. Will you provide online assignments and exercises? Does your online course require people to, number one, probably get a certificate at the end, or does it require for people to go through online assignments, or even to complete exercises as part of each module? Okay, so that's another thing you've got to look at and decide. Will you also have a forum or private Facebook group to deliver support when people on your online course want to ask about things that they can, more questions about the course? Will you have a forum built into your platform, or will you just go down the traditional route like everyone does and use a private Facebook group? Okay. Also, will you be offering support beyond the modules? Will you be offering a monthly Q&A group, coaching calls? Will you offer that as an upgrade? So there's so many things you can do. You can bolt on more things onto an online course, and you can create an upgrade for people who want further support and further coaching. Okay, so you can make more money. Now, I'm always about leverage, right? If you have an asset, how many times can you leverage that asset? What other things can you do to leverage that asset to make money? Okay, so that's quite important. Right, step 5, managing your students. So how are you going to manage your students? What are you going to be doing for them? I mean, are you going to send out a survey straight after? Are you going to look at getting feedback from people who've been on your course to find out how you can improve the course, or sort of get testimonials so you can put them onto your page to sell more of the course? Are you going to get them to send you referrals? That's one of the great things. If you ask everyone on your course to send you 3 or 4 or 5 referrals, then that's basically free money at the end of the day. It's not costing you a penny to advertise. So the greatest people who will be the greatest people who shout from the rooftops will be the people who have already gone through your program or your course. Okay. Also, ask about additional needs. Do they need more coaching? Do they need more? What is it they need more? Is there an opportunity for you to upsell them to anything else you do? For example, coaching or a mastermind. I have a lot of friends in the community that sell an online course, and then they sell a mastermind after that. So I've got a friend of mine, if most of you know, his name is Dan Henry. He runs a very successful course training company. He does a course on how to create a sold out course, and it's quite a high ticket price, that. And then he does a coaching program on the back of it. And then for those guys who are in the coaching program but want to meet face to face with him, he does a mastermind. So he does really well with that. And his business model, he's making over, I think, $10-15 million a year with his business model. There's a very, very cool business model if you have the time. Me, no, I don't have the time. I'm pretty much semi-retired. I still enjoy doing what I do. I like to travel a lot. I like to spend time with my kids, for example. So for me, it's I'm about leverage. I don't want to spend 24/7 looking after people and doing masterminds and doing coaching programs. I always want to go out there, create something once, and sell it again and again and again and again. Or just go out there and do something 3 times a year or 4 times a year, which means in effect that I only really work 6 months of the year and still make 7 figures, right? So this is why this stuff is really, really cool. Find the leverage points. And then again, rinse and repeat. Do it once, create once, rinse and repeat. Sell it again and again and again. This is what I think is the beauty of creating online courses, online programs. Okay, and this is why if someone told me if I lost everything tomorrow, what would I do? This is what I would do. To be honest with you, this is one of the things I would do. Apart from obviously joint ventures, I know JVs at the back of my hand, but I think something like this is growing as well, and it's very easy to do, especially on social media. If you put out something on social media that people really like and they want to learn more, suggest an online course. And it's so easy because the transaction is very, very quick. It's online. You get paid instantly. And one of the great things about this is you can create as you go along. a lot of people, what they do also in this model is they'll create one module and they'll sell that one module, and then they'll create after they've actually sold the course. So that's something that you can also do, which is really quite interesting in terms of the beauty of how you can get started in this business very, very easily and very quickly. So let me ask you a question. After that, would you like to have your first online course up and running in as little as 6 weeks and become a six-figure online course expert? So give me a yes or a yes in the comment box. So would you guys like to learn how to do this exactly the way I do it, and even become more than a six-figure online expert? Actually, you can go on and easily make 7 figures doing this. All right, guys, so got a lot of yeses there. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. So let me just talk to you about my online course expert program. Okay, so I was actually looking at putting this program out near the end of the year, but because of what's going on right now, I think leverage time, and also I think a lot of people need this right now. Okay, and from my experience in terms of what I've done, is quite unique, I think, compared to what other people are putting out into the marketplace. So this is my online course expert program, and I'm just going to take you through it. So here's what you're going to learn on this program. Okay, how to become a six-figure online course expert, how to leverage the internet for online courses, which is huge right now, absolutely huge. How to create fast action results courses, which is one of the most important things. How to sell your online course. How to deliver online courses successfully, okay, using the different strategies that we've spoken about today. Also, how to get students very easily online, how to get people to sign up to your program and say yes, okay, and also how to get others to market for you, which is something that's quite unique. There's not many people doing that or teaching that in the marketplace, and this is something that I've been doing for years, and that's one of my biggest expertise, okay. And also how to build your expert credibility to charge more. Very important that that component needs to be in there for you to be able to create bigger and more high ticket programs. And obviously how to license your online course to others as well, which not a lot of people are teaching that. Something that I can definitely, with having the experience of doing 7-figure licensing, especially with courses, I can definitely take you through that. So we're going to be doing 6 weekly training sessions starting Wednesday, 8th of April. Okay, so that's next week. Wednesday, 8th of April. It's a 6-week online program. And week 1, we're going to be going through an introduction to online courses. Week 2, we're going to be talking about finding your ideal online course niche. Week 3, we're going to be helping you create your perfect online course. Week 4, we're going to be teaching you how to deliver that perfect online course. Week 5, we're going to be showing you how to market your perfect online course. And then week 6, we're going to be teaching you, actually, I'm going to be teaching you personally how to build your expert authority fast, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that very, very quickly. So that's the 6-week program with the 6 modules, starting Wednesday, 8th of April, next week. So here's the thing, what's the investment for the program? Okay, so we're officially going to be launching this program in late 2020, because that's when we are scheduled to actually launch this program. And when we do launch the online course expert program officially, it's going to be $997, because that is really the price point that most people are selling their programs at in the marketplace. Some people are selling them their courses for much more than that, but I think the $997 is a fair price point for teaching someone to create a course that they can make that money back very, very quickly. But here's the thing, okay? Because of what we're going through right now in this pandemic, okay, I want to give more people opportunities. So today only, if you're watching this webinar, you pay just $497, okay? And that is a steal. If most of you know the programs I put out there, I don't do programs lower than $997, okay? But I want to give a lot of people the opportunity to jump on this. And the investment for this course, 6-week course, is $497. That's it. Or 2 payments of $297. So I'm even doing a 2-pay plan on this for those of you guys who are struggling right now, and I don't want to put you guys out by $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $5,000. I want to make this as reasonable as possible to get you onto this so that you can actually learn these skills and go out and make money doing this, right? Very important. I'm only offering 20 of these early bird offer spots. After we've done the 20, the price is going to go back up to 997, which is the original price. So again, I'm not being greedy. We could just open the tap and say we'll get as many people as we can, but no, I'm keeping the early bird offer spot of 497, right, to only the first 20. Or you can pay 2 payments to 297. I'm making it as reasonable as possible for everyone right now. I'm trying to help as many people as I can, without really thinking of how much money I can make, to be honest with you. So that's the investment for the program, if you're watching this webinar. But here's the thing, okay? Wait, there's more. I'm going to add 4 fast action bonuses, right, for the first 10 people who enroll today. So the first 10 people who enroll today, whether it's the 497 or whether it's the 297 times 2, here's what you're going to get for the first 10 people only, right? You're going to get a 1-hour quick start session with me personally. I'll get on a call with you and we'll construct and we'll figure out exactly what it is you should be doing and how you should be doing it when it comes to creating an online course, okay? Number 2, you're going to get the opportunity to JV with me to promote your course. I am going to help you promote your course to not only my list, I have a big list, but also to my community. And like I said, I'm developing a new JV platform. I'm going to give you the opportunity to be featured on that platform. And when I say featured, I mean featured. You've got to pay to be featured, right? So you're going to have the opportunity to JV with me to promote your course. But it gets even better than that. For the first 10 people who enroll today, you're also going to get your own online course portal. I have an online course portal that I use myself. It's private for all my programs. I'm going to let you use my own online course portal, and I'm going to get my team to create a branded online course portal for you so you can put all your courses in that, okay, under your domain name, right, as part of the JV that you're going to do with me. And we will also host your course for free. So we will not only just build you a branded online course portal, we're going to also host your courses for free. So you know what? There's no startup costs for you whatsoever. But this is for the first 10 people only, okay? And if you want to be in the first 10, I suggest you go to that URL right now, onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll, and get onto that if you want to be in the first 10. I mean, we've had over a couple hundred people registered for this webinar, so these spots will go quick. So I've got 20 early bird offers at that price. The price points of 497 or 297 times 2 payments. But for the first 10 people who enrolled today, you're going to get these 4 fast session bonuses, right? 1-hour quick start session with me to map out everything you need for the perfect online course. Number 2, you're going to JV with me to promote your course. I will go out and promote your course for you using all my JV powers and access to all my resources, my list, my platform. I will also let you give you your own online course branded portal, right? Which will be your own branded portal. It'll have your logo, it will have your images, and that is where your courses will sit. And we will even host your courses for free as part of the JV that you do with me, okay? And we will do a JV together on that, okay? Using my online course portal. So if you want to be in the first 10, I suggest you go and hop over there right now and go to onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll. Okay, so guys, I hope you're doing that right now, and we are taking some questions. Let's do a Q&A. So let's see what questions you have, guys. If you got Steven says, I'm in, can I put it on a card? Of course you can. If you go to that URL, it's a PayPal, but you can use a credit card on that PayPal, okay? Go in there and select credit card, debit card, and you can pay by card. So yeah, go rush, go do that. I'm going to be here anyway. You can always come back, so it's fine. And 4 of you guys want to do that right now. The first 10 guys are going to get that bonus. After that, there's no more of those bonuses. There'll just be the early bird offer on that. And if you're watching the recording of this webinar, just go to the page and have a look. Matthew goes, I just got in. Shark says, I'm signing up now. It's crazy. All right, guys, I really appreciate that. Yeah, just go and sign up. Lance says I'm in. Okay, good. Just go. The first 10, when they're gone, guys. Okay. And if you're watching the recording of this, go to onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll and just have a look and see. We should still have some early bird offers. When you go there, if there are no early bird offers, then just message me and we'll see what we can do. But like I say, I'm trying to be strict on this with the early bird offers, and it's just going to be the first 10. Okay, because I can't work with more than 10 people to set up your online course portal, right? I can only do 10, and I promised that I wouldn't do more than 10. But like I say, I'm trying to stick to that. All right, guys. So yeah, just go to the URL onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll. Go and enroll. Like I said, the first 10 people will get that. Will get that offer. And like I said, I've really tried to be fair, guys. As you know, I don't really need the money, but the thing is, it's work that my team have to do anyway. So I've got to. I'm still trying to pay my team, and give them work. So I want to. Okay, good. Okay, guys. All right. So we've got a couple of you signed up there. So I think we may have hit the 10. We'll have to see. But like I say, Ryan says can't seem to get on the link. What problem are we having with the link, Ryan? Let me just check on my phone. I doubt we've got so many people going there that it's crashed. Let's have a look. Let me just have a quick look. Where is the page? Page says can't be reached. Okay. And if any of you guys are having problems with paying, can you just send me a Facebook message, and we'll figure it out afterwards. I'm just going to go and check the page quickly just to see what's going on with the page. Let's just have a quick look. Right, I'm just going to check, guys, something. Give me a second. Let's just check. Okay, the page is there, Ryan. If you can just, Chris says he just paid. Javier says, yeah, Javier, that's the link. No, just if you type in online, don't type the HTTP, just type in onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll. You don't need to type anything else. Don't type www. Just what you see there, onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll. That should get you on there because people are actually going on there right now and they're paying. They're paying through via PayPal. So guys, go there now and make go there now and make your payments on there. And let me. I'm going to be here, guys. Anyway, so let me know if you're having any problems. Ryan says could be bandwidth here. Ryan, you know what? Just keep trying. If you can't get through, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll get my VA to sort it out for you. She'll be able to do that. She'll get you. Yeah, just keep trying. Leora says I'm in. Okay. Yeah, if any of you are having problems right now getting to that, getting to that link, let me know. Okay, just you can send me a Facebook message. Just message me on Facebook, and I'll be able to help you, or I can give you my. Let me see if I can give you. Okay, I'm going to give you my email. Okay, my Gmail. Okay, you should have got that. I sent everyone my Gmail details. So if you have any problems and you couldn't sign up, let me know. Okay, Ryan. Okay, yeah. Okay, Ryan. If you're in, that's fine. But like I said, everyone, if you get onto that, jump onto that now. Like I said, it's gonna be the first 10 for that guy. So I appreciate that. And then yeah, we'll run the early bird offer will be still up there. But 2, 3, seeing how many. Okay, bye guys. So is everyone okay on that? Give me a yes in the chat box. Let me know if you've done that. Um, and like I say, if you've got any questions for me, I'm just gonna go back and see if we've got any more questions. Give me a second. I'm gonna go through that in a second. All right, guys. So the page is up and working now. If you want to jump on that, for those of you guys on the call right now, some of you. Yeah, the start date for the training is going to be Wednesday, the 8th of April. For all of you guys who have registered, who have paid today, I'm going to send you a webinar a webinar link. I'm going to send you a link to register for the webinars. Okay, so make sure. Yeah, I'll be in touch with each of you anyway. I'll find you. Don't worry about it. Leo goes, I'm in, but not sure if I'm part of the first 10. Let me have a look. I'm sure you are. I can't see from here, but I'm sure it should be okay, Leora. I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, everyone who's on the webinar right now. Leora, what was the? Did you register under your name or was it a company? Yes, you guys. For those of you guys who stay to the end, you're welcome to you're welcome to leave if you want, and you will get a copy of the report. I'll email it to each of you. But that's fine. Like I say, guys, I will go through this and check, but I'm sure all of you have made the first 10. Like I say, guys, if you want to jump onto the 10 for the fast action bonuses, do it right now. No, the actual course, the actual program that we're running right now, the live program is going to be Wednesday, the 8th of April, but we will sell the recordings in late 2020, probably later on in the year, as a 997 course. So if you want to jump on the live course right now at the 497 price or 297 times 2, do it right now. Get in there right now and jump on the first 10 bonuses. And look, guys, just get in on that price point and with the bonuses as well. Any of you guys, I see some of you having problems paying on the PayPal. Send me an email. I put my email in the comment box, and I'll get my VA to see if they can do that in any other way. Right, guys. Let me know. If all of you guys that are still on the call, let me know if you've paid. If you've gone for the first 10 bonuses, I'll check that later on to see if you're in. And like I say, we'll update the website actually as well in a few minutes to reflect that. If you've got any questions for me, please put your question in the chat box. We can have a quick Q&A before we finish the webinar. Shane, I appreciate that. And Brian, JT, I appreciate you guys being on the webinar and all your questions. Thanks for being here. And yeah, guys, let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If you have any questions, put them in the chat box. Otherwise, we will end up wrapping up the webinar. If you're watching the recordings, like I say, please go to the website onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll if you want to take advantage and opportunity of being in the first 10 for the bonuses or the early bird offer. Leora, yes, that's fine. You will get your bonus report. You're welcome to leave. And guys, there's quite a few of you guys still on. If you've got any questions, please put it in the chat box. Otherwise, if you want to jump on the bonuses, go to onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll, and I'll get you guys taken care of then. Yeah, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Yes, I did. It was a webinar I really enjoyed actually today, so it's pretty cool. All right, guys. I think we have got 2 or 3 spots left for the fast action bonuses. Onlinecourseexpert.com/enroll. So if you want to jump on that now, and then I think we'll be done on that. But like I say, go to that URL, check that site, and see where you guys are on that to be within the first 10. Yes, that's fine, Judith. Yeah, send me a message, an email in terms of how I can help. And yes, I welcome that. You're welcome to send me an email, and that should be fine. Shark, yes, um, I think I'll see what I can do for you. We'll see what we can figure out. I know you want to pay with a debit card. I do have a merchant account, merchant system. I'll see if we can use that, and see if we can get you signed up on that. So I will be in touch with you on that. If you, I'll email you, and then we'll just get on a call, and we'll try and take the payment over the phone. So and for everyone else who's signed up so far, I appreciate that. If you want to jump on the bonuses, Gary, yes, the quick start session will definitely be before the course. I'll try and get all those sessions done actually this week before we actually start. But if not, then yes, it will be close to that anyway. So, did you sign up, Gary? Okay, fine, brilliant. Okay, yes, okay, appreciate that. All right, guys. So let me know if you because there's still quite a few of you left on the webinar. If you're thinking about it, guys, this is going to be, it's quite phenomenal in terms of the bonuses I'm offering here. No one else is offering this in the marketplace. You will get your own branded portal, and we will host your course for free via the JV with me. So basically, we'll do a JV, and it'll be hosted on my online course portal through the JV that you do with me. So that's just going to be for the first 10 people. So if you want to qualify for that, jump on the URL right now and go and register. And I will see you guys very soon. Josh has done. Brilliant, Josh. Thanks. Appreciate that. Guys, I'm still here. So a lot of you are still on the. A lot of you are still here. Are you? What are you thinking? If you have any questions for me that I can answer to get you to register, or not register, which is fine. Put your question in the chat box. If there's anything I can help you with, if you have any questions that you're still thinking about in terms of registering, then yes, please put it into the chat box, and I'll answer any questions I can to help you. Guys, I think we're very close to getting the first 10, so I'm just waiting for an update from my VA. The weekly timing for the course is going to be around this time. It's going to be around the 4:30 p.m. EST, 9:30 p.m. UK, but they will be recorded. I will give you access to my platform, and if you can't make the live training, you'll get access to the recording in the platform, and there will be a forum in there as well where you can 6 weeks is going to be, if you're asking that, it'll be a 6-week program. Yasin says, I'm a fashion designer and creative director. I found creating an online course is an excellent way, so I want to know if investing my time and resources is a good idea, especially not have that extra time to teach. No, I think you'll be fine, because you will just need to create the videos or create the content, and my team will do the rest for you. Okay, so if you're talking about being a fashion designer, creative designer, here's what I'll do for you, right? If you sign up, let's get on that 1 hour strategy call, right? And then I will tell you whether it will work for you or not on that 1 hour strategy call. And if it doesn't work for you on that 1 hour strategy call, I'll give you a refund. How's that? And that'll be basically before the call starts. So yeah, I'd say just sign up. Sign up for the program. Have that 1 hour call with me, and I will see how I can help you. Just to give you a little background, I used to be a personal shopper. I used to many years ago. I used to be in the fashion industry, and I used to service a lot of high net worth clients. And that led me to do some other things in the industry. But I have a bit of a background in terms of how the fashion industry works, so I can definitely help you. And uh, I think you should sign up to the program, get on that 1 hour call, and let's see what we can do and how I can help, and if it is right for you. And if it's not, then I'll gladly give you a refund on that. So I haven't got a problem with that. But get yourself onto the program. You know, we've already got the first 10 for the bonuses, and I'm only doing 10 because I can't handle more than 10 people, to be honest with you. Especially if my team's creating the portals and the branded portals. Right, guys, there's still quite a lot of you left on the call. Let me know if you've got any questions. Again, go to the URL onlinecoursexpert.com/enroll. I would say if you're watching the recordings, just enroll anyway, and then send me an email once you've enrolled, and I'll see what I can do to help you. Okay. I think that's the best thing I can do really in terms of helping you. And I think what I will do, I think I will give a 1 hour session to everyone who enrolls onto the program, just to give you an insight into what you should be doing and how you should be planning it. So I think that's fair. I think there's a lot of you guys are registering. There's going to be a lot of you guys that are going to be watching the recording, thinking, you know, what kind of bonuses. So I'm happy to do that. But like I said, reach out to me anyway, and let me know how I can help. But like I say, guys, for those of you who, if you can't make the live program, like I say, I'll have the recordings, and you can jump on that. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I think we're done on that. Like I say, if you want to jump on now, now's the time to do it while my eyes are closed. And if you want to jump onto the fast action bonuses, you can only do that right now, I've been told, while you're on the live webinar. So if you want to do it now, now is the time to do it, because after that the recordings will go out to my list and all over the internet, and people will jump in on the early bird offer. So if you want to get in on the 4 fast action bonuses, go to onlinecoursexpert.com/enroll. If you have problems with the PayPal, just shoot me an email, and then I will get on a call with you later and see if we can take a payment, an alternative payment for you. So I'm happy to do that. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of emails from you guys in terms of the PayPal being problematic. That's fine, guys. I'm going to wrap it up now. I really appreciate you guys being here. I love these webinars. You know, it's been ages since I've done them. I used to do them many years ago. I stopped doing them, but I think right now, because we're all stuck at home, I think I'll be doing these on a regular basis, and I'm looking forward to the next one next month. But yeah, it's been fun, and I really appreciate that, guys. And like I say, wherever you are in the world, stay safe. And thank you very much for your time. And if you're here live, I appreciate that. If you're watching the recordings, I appreciate that as well. And I will speak to you guys soon. So take care, and God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.